Hello, my beautiful chosen ones. How are you? I hope all is well. So, in today's video, we're going to talk about the fact that, and I seen this comment, so I want to make a video about it. You are going to have people that are not going to like you and they're going to hate you for absolutely no reason at all. No reason at all. Okay. And I promise you 1000% it has nothing to do with you. Very little to do with you and a lot to do with them. Life with a lot of people is about 95% projection. Okay. Meaning, if you know literally you've done nothing wrong to whichever individual is being nasty to you. Now, if you're provoking someone to anger, but then you want to cry victim, like a lot of these losers like to do, then that's a different story. But if you're a chosen one, you're not a loser, clearly. Um, so I don't see you doing something dumb just because. That's normally what these haters and your enemies are going to do. But if you know you've done nothing wrong to stir the pot, to piss someone off, to be disrespectful, none of that, and you find someone being just outright nasty with you for no reason, understand it has 1000% to do with them and nothing to do with you. There is something about you that is either intimidating, threatening, you're jealous, okay? But there's nothing good about it. It's not like, you did something, something's your fault. No, it's 1000% them, and do not internalize it. It sucks mainly with chosen ones because it's like we're not like toxic, crazy people like a narcissist or a psychopath or a sociopath. We're not like that. We want genuine connections, right? But not everyone has that motive. And you have to understand that in the world, everyone's going to operate from motive. Either you have good motives or you have bad motives. There's no in between. If you have good motives, which very few people do, then you don't have anything to worry about. But if you have bad intentions and bad motives, then of course you're an evil and wicked person. There's no way around that. Now, chosen ones, the way how you avoid being played, okay, because that's what happens. They try to play us, and a lot of us have been played. I know I have, unfortunately. But you have to learn the lesson. There's a reason why God even allowed these losers to play you. He could have stopped it. Why didn't he? Because he wants us to learn so that we could teach others. We are teachers. You have to understand that. Just like I'm sitting here teaching you all, you're going to be teaching someone else. How chosen ones, how are you going to be a teacher with no experience? How are you going to relate to others? Again, God is going to call you, especially as a chosen one, to help out the other community. That's why once we got on YouTube and we found each other, it's like, wow, I found someone else who went through the same thing. It's some sort of comfort, some sense of comfort. Yeah, we might not all be able to just ring each other's doorbells. That would be awesome, right? But we still have some sense of comfort to know that we're not alone in this. Whereas though at one point before we found one another, we thought it was us. Like eventually your mind starts to trick you, even though you know you haven't done anything wrong, you're still trying to figure out why the fuck is this a pattern? Why does this keep happening to me? Like what the fuck? Eventually it's like you want to pull your hair out. But once you realize this is the matrix, once you really open your eyes up to spirituality, all the stuff that they've condemned and banned and said that were bad, you realize, nope, that's just opening up different chakras in my body and different things. Again, we'll go into those things a little later. But again, when you're woke, you're woke. That's that's that saying, like I said, was so funny to me for years, but now I get it. But chosen ones, please do not internalize it. When people, okay, this is what I want you all to focus on. Instead of going down in the dumps or the drain when another person stabs you in the back, when God reveals another evil person, true colors, do not internalize it. Okay? Love yourself enough to say, whether it's to them or just to yourself, because I mean, for me, it's like block and delete. I ain't got nothing to say to you. Once I realize you're a damn Decepticon, you're a damn hater, you're a friend of me and all other BS. Oh, you're done. You're good as done. Like you're automatically disgusting. Like I don't have no sympathy for you. Like somebody you can get, somebody could literally treat you like a speed bump tomorrow, and I promise you I will not cry. I don't care if I know you for 15 years and I found out somebody made you a speed bump yesterday. Okay. Flat out. Like they just took their car and just you became a speed bump. I promise you I would never shed a tear. Because you're disgusting. And you becoming a speed bump is exactly where you belong. On the ground. Okay? Gone. Dunzo. Say good riddance. Thank God. Thank God that he got another disgusting person out your circle. Okay? Because God going to dwindle that circle down. Down, 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 down. They all can't go with you. They were never meant to. And chosen ones, they're liars. Like, why do you, like, And again, when I say why people are going to not like you for no reason at all, these are people you don't know and people you do know who have pretended. Because that's the thing with us. We got people trying to destroy us inside the camp, even ain't never even saw the camp, but still just don't. As soon as they see you, they know it's something about you. They know. But again, it'd be a lot of people that be inside the camp that's trying to destroy you. And that's what I'm saying. Especially for them, do not internalize it. Okay? Just know this is a part of our journey. This is something that has happened literally to all of us. If this has not happened to you, then you're not a chosen one. I'm gonna tell you that right here, right now. If a majority of your life, you've met people who truly just love you inside and out, from family, friends, co-worker, whoever, and like they never stabbed you in the back, they never did you wrong, you've never just been treated unfair, like you just had like a pretty basic, decent life, you're not a chosen one. I'm gonna say that right now. And I know some people will be like, what's the chosen one? But I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna clear the air and let you know. If you have not faced that part, like ever in life, you're not. Now, honestly, like I said, again, few are chosen because not everybody gonna be able to handle this. This is not for the weak. I tell you that. Being a chosen one is for the strong, and if you were weak, it's gonna make you strong. I've always been a strong person, but there was a big areas where I was weak. My heart is huge, and I had a weak spot for people where I feel like I had to save. And I'm gonna make a separate video on that. But I'm done being Captain Soup, save a hoe, save a loser, save a jerk ass, all of that. I'm done with that. Done. Done zone. Okay. But again, you have to understand it's a part of your journey. I'm not going to sit here and tell you I know the formula as to why, but a pretty good guess I can say is, again, God is building your character to be, like I said, tough, strong, like I said in another video. You got to be super strong to be a part of God's army. Okay. And we're all not going to look the same. We're not going to all talk the same, dress the same, and all this other stuff. No, God's pulling different people, just like he did in the Bible. If you paid attention to the people he pulled in the Bible, they were all some sorts of jacked up from one way or another. They were not some perfect put together people. All right. So just know that if God chose you, he knew you could God knew you could handle it. Maybe not right away. He didn't say you won't handle it right away, but he knew eventually you were going to be able to handle it. You were going to be able to adapt. God knew you were going to be able to adapt. He knew you were going to cry. He knew you were going to have nights where you felt like, oh, woe is me. Why am I even still here? Because again, it's a lonely road when you've discovered that a lot of your life has been a lie. It's sad. Again, I get on here and I'm bubbly and I'm happy and I'm smiling because at the end of the day, even when the worst of the worst, I am choosing. not to soak. And I want to spread this positivity and this love and this energy to you all, not because I'm trying to dismiss how you feel, or kind of be like, oh, like bash you if you still are really sad about these things. But I want you all to be stronger and to just be thankful that you're still living. Because if you focus on the fact of the hurt and the pain, whatever you put your energy in, that's what's going to magnify. If you just focus on the fact that you've been depressed, if you just focus on the fact of all the negativity in the world, all the people who don't like you, the people who never gave you a chance, the people who just didn't treat you fair in life, the people who backstabbed you, the people who switched up on you, if that's all you focus on all day long, you're going to go down the drain. You're going to stay stuck in 3D. You are going to be trapped in that matrix. Okay. You are going to be needing to be put on probably several medications just to try and cope. And that's still going to get to your brain in a bad way. It's just not going to be good for you. So instead of focusing on bad, put that energy towards good, because God is going to spin that block for you, baby. God did not forget, even though He allowed these people to do what they did to you, He never said it was okay. He never said they're off the hook. And if they just, some matter of fact, oh no, I'm gonna save that. I'm gonna save that. I'm gonna save that. But I'm gonna give you a little piece of what that video is gonna be about. Some people had to betray you to push you to get to where you're at now. And that is a huge one for me. You had to get that betrayal. You had to get that backstabbing. You had to get treated unfair to put you in that position. To put you in that position where you're at today. And like I said, that is a huge one for me. Because if I had the type of life that I really wanted to have, you all would have never saw me here on YouTube. You would have never saw me on YouTube. I would be just enjoying and living my life in the Matrix. I would be just, happy all the time, and I wouldn't have went through any type of pain. I would have got treated how I was supposed to have been treated, loved the way I was supposed to have been loved, even from my parents, my siblings, other extended family members. I mean, they've all done me dirty in their own way. I've forgiven them. Hell, even some of them I've spoke to, although I said I wouldn't. But I don't forget a wrong. That's the thing about being a Libra. We are for justice. Okay? As sweet as pie as we are, we could still turn that pie and smash your ass right in the face with the same pie. Because we're about that justice, okay? Period. So even people that I've forgiven, I may be talking to, don't ever think that I think it's all gravy. I'll never trust you again. I could have a laugh with you, do all that, but I'll never trust you again. You will not know my deep inner secrets or none of that. Most people do not get past level 4 with me. And I'm being honest. There's layers. I'm an onion. I got about at least 12 layers, and I promise you nobody's got past level 4. My daughter, you hear my daughter in the background? She's saying, yes, mama. Yes, mama. Tell him. Y'all gonna hear my daughter because she be doing her thing at this time. But yeah. But anyway, guys, I want you all to keep your head high. I'm always tell you that. And just understand that the reason why people are not gonna like you for no reason at all is because it's a them problem. It is something deeply disturbed with them. And you bring that to the surface. And you're going to bring that to the surface every time. And please, by all means, act unbothered. Even if you do feel bothered, do not let them see you sweat, okay? That's another video I'm going to be making a full video about. Do not let these people see you sweat. Who gives a rat's ass at the end of the day? Because guess what? What you have to do is start replacing these negative affirmation that's been programmed because of the losers that came into your life, or even if they didn't, but they tried to disturb your spirit. You have to program in your subconscious mind that there are beautiful souls still out here and that you will meet them. God will place the right people in your life at the right time. You have to believe that. So I love you all. Keep your head up. God loves you. Do not hold on to that pain or hurt. It is made to build. It is made to build you, chosen ones, okay? It is not meant to be an anchor and bring you sinking down to the sea, okay? You're gonna make it. At the end of all of this, understand there's a finish mark. God says he, and that's not just saying literally a he or she, he who endures to the end, he who endures to the end shall be saved. Okay? If you believe in Christ, if you believe in God, you're already saved. But he's saying if you can persevere through life's problems and things that life is going to throw at you, and especially if you're a chosen one, you can still be saved and not be a chosen one. It's not only, no. But the ones that God handpicks, okay, for certain things on this earth, you have to persevere. God's gonna make sure you get through it. But just understand that people are not going to treat you how you want to be treated a lot of the times. And that's okay. It just shows you they don't belong in your life. And so what if they don't like you? Nobody really liked Jesus, right? And that's the thing. We forget the words. We forget God's words. God's son was rejected. God says we will be rejected because he was. We have to remember that. But I'm going to wrap this up now, okay? I'll be back with more. I love you all again. God loves you. Whenever you come across this video, I hope you continue being the amazing soul that you are. Okay, God brought you to my page for a reason, whether that's through YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, wherever you see me. You were brought there for a reason. Keep your beautiful head up. Keep your soul bright. Keep your energy high. All right? And you got this. God's going to connect you to your right vibe, your right tribe. Your vibe is your tribe. And God's going to connect you to the right source. You just might got to get a little muddy first. But you'll be able to rinse off. Okay? You'll be able to rinse off that nasty mud, get some heat, and you'll be fine. But again, let me go for they cut me off again. Love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.